Okay? Last 5 minutes and then orlok na kami. Ayun. Last 5 minutes and then orlok na. Diyan ka pa ba? Yeah. Second, he has to develop, the actor needs to be, the character or the value system of the actor, the trainer, the trainee, how would you call it? Trainee?
The yeah, training, I guess.
Trainee, yeah. He has to be very selfless. Not low, hindi low self-esteem ha. Meron lang siyang selflessness na you really have to take away your ego when you step into the workshop because everything has to be about the actor. Hindi necessarily you have to please the actor, but you have to serve and respect the actor
Their growth.
because yeah, because you're dealing with a human being. It's not a robot. So you really, it has to be, everything has to be about the actor, which means when you're teaching, you can't put down, you can't throw in your own shit. So
Mm.
in your own personal life, you have to be very balanced. Like ako and like my coach in the States, pinapakialaman pati ang kinakain ko pag nag-workshop ako.
Starch. Yeah, I remember you told me something about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I cannot eat starch. I cannot eat saucy meats. I cannot eat sweets when I'm teaching before, during. Why? Because it gets me tired. And the moment I'm tired, the focus, nabablur yung focus and na-affect yung feedback ko. Every second has the potential to hurt an actor. So, ganun klaseng selflessness ang hindi walang self-worth but selflessness, ganung klaseng um, uh, focus and dedication.
Mm. What about
Sometimes
time?
I would forgive if you're not as well. First talaga kailangan master craftsman ka. Master mo talaga yung craft. But I would forgive kahit hindi ka ganun ka master sa craft as long as yung respect mo sa actor nandun. You don't know how a comment would affect or traumatize an actor. You
Yeah.
don't know how, like, I think for example, Edward, I don't know your background and wala naman sa akin sabihin ko, I think you're bullshitting me. For example, if I'm not careful of where you're coming from, my words might traumatize you and you might never trust another workshop again. Or you might never trust another, or you might hate the set or the craft of
Mm.
acting because of what I did to you with that one phrase. So, yeah, um, there was this one actor who wanted to coach na. And then she asked me, okay, Anna, how long is the actor training in New York? Like, okay na 1 week? Or ganyan, sabi ko, no, it's ongoing up to now. Like, hindi siya, anyone could teach, I guess. Anyone could teach. There's no naman, but some people nga read the book lang and then they teach na eh. But bottom line is, you are dealing with human behavior. You don't even know sometimes if the person is under the influence of drugs or alcohol. And you run the risk of creating a place na hindi safe for the person and the other co-actors. So in terms of time, I started training with my mom and then I didn't want to let go. I just wanted to be her assistant for the
Mm.
longest time. I didn't have the confidence. She was the one who not literally but kicked me out and said, "No, handle your own class." And I was like, it was her, ano na, okay, siya nagbigay ng go signal. I didn't have the courage. I think she kicked me before I felt I was ready because I needed to already, kung mastery lang ng craft, I don't think I was a master. I mastered a certain level to a certain extent, but hindi no. But from there, sinipa, no, you handle your own class. And then I learned in the beginning, I had an ego because, wow, my mom was the one certified by
Mm.
Eric Morris. So it's that line, it's that lineage. And then all of a sudden, now I'm handling my own. And I'm making money and, like they're respecting me. So I had my own. I think, I think I hurt some actors also in my,
Oh,
in the beginning.
really?
Yeah, I think I did. I think not intentionally, but um I'm sure I have.
Hindi maiwasan eh.
Hindi maiwasan. That's why sobra yung takot at respeto ko. Even for example, um 18 years old, yung parang may mga artistang 15 years old pa lang pero kala mo 30 na. Yung sobra ng mature, sobra ng
Okay,
advanced and all. Tumigil ka dyan. Pero, hindi, alam mo yun, yung para bang, and then, Miss Anna, sa ilang taong ka na? 16. Oh no, you can't do this exercise. Why not? Because a number is a number. You're not 18 yet.
Mm.
So I don't want to it's very easy to, ay si Miss Anna, pinagganito yung artista. Minor. How can you defend that?
Mm.
It's a number. Dami. Ito lang pag naaamoy ko, kahit hindi confirmed, na high, I don't make that person continue with me. Pag nasisense kong nasa substance.
Because that's like one of the prime examples that I always think back to is uh Heath Ledger, yung Joker dati.
Yeah.
Because yung subtype niya Satanist. Tapos he
He went
is doing alcohol and drugs.
I think he was, I'm not, hindi ako sure kung ano yung talagang facts na kung anong drugs ba, kung anong medication, anong alcohol. I can't really like ganon. But he was also depressed. He was also
Yeah.
lonely. He was also alone. Plus that, plus this, plus that. Plus he went to a place where it was very dark. So ang hirap. It's not an easy craft. The audience thinks ang daling umarte. Hindi nila alam ang trabaho
It's
ng
tough.
artista.
Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah.
So, yun na. Dark yung ending natin. Ba't ganun, Miss Anna?
Oo nga, hindi. Uplift mo nga ng konti. Paano ba
No,
natin
but
end daw?
yun nga. Sige, last question. Very last. The best question, yun ang sasagutin natin.
Wait, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What is it about the craft of acting that why do you keep going to
Coming back.
classes? Why do you and spending
Ooh,
so much money? What is it about the craft or what does it do to you?
dati fear. That's why I kept on
Mm,
coming back.
mm,
Fear.
mhm,
Kasi naranasan ko na, eto deep na to, this is like not gonna uplift the life. But
oh
dati,
shit.
grabe yung takot ko sa pag-arte, sa trabaho ko. Na
Mm,
anxious ako pag may alam ko bukas may taping ako. Simula 2 days before, even a week before, dinidread ko na yung trabaho. And that's not because of anything that people could do. Like, it was just me. Kasi ako, takot ako. Ayoko na ma-judge. Gusto ko yung positive validation, affirmation. Wag lang yung judgment, wag lang yung condemnation.
mm,
Um, and so I kept, like, for at least a solid year. Siguro yung first I don't know. I don't know the timeline. But for a very long time,
Fear.
I was, yeah, fear just was the motivator. Like, kailangan gumaling ako para hindi na ako matakot. Um, but honestly, especially when I started really growing in my faith talaga. And you know the time period on that, Miss Anna. Na I got the security in my heart na dahil I'm a son of God, no one can judge me. No one can tell me who I am. I am loved regardless. I don't have to worry about tomorrow because there's enough to worry about today. Lahat ng truths that God can give you and the peace that he can put in your heart. Especially now, wala akong pakialam sa sinasabi ng mga tao. Kung director man yun, or basher, or whatever, fellow actor. The thing is, it's a weird middle phase. Kasi, like, eto yung extremes, right? Before, I would go here, and if I got approval, oh, ang taas. Ang sarap sa pakiramdam. But if I get any negative, I'd go down.
Crash.
And here now, pag masaya ako, ayun. Pag masama, ayun, konti, tas balik. So it's a neutral, calm face. And I love going back to acting. Not necessarily, there are a lot of things about acting that hindi ko masyadong gusto. I don't like waking up early. I don't like the long nights. I don't like, yun nga, minsan nagbabago yung lines on the spot. Natataranta ako. There's a lot of stuff that I don't like, but one of the things that I do like the most is the fact that I can express. Na may excuse. Talagang, pwede ako umiyak dito. Kasi, I don't know, I can. Because especially to sa mga guys, especially in the Philippines, it is so bad here that everyone thinks guys are not allowed to. The man that every girl wants is yung macho talaga. Yung guwapo, yung astig, yung may muscle, yung like ang fortitude, like dexterity, like yung ganun. Solid. Pero kung may konting emotion, uy, nako, ano ba yan?
Bakla ka na.
Lambot mo pala, bakla ka na.
Oo.
Which is, I understand. Because people, like, guys just have the same right to express what's going on inside their heart as girls do. And
Yeah.
girls have that bias already, biases because of society, because of the world na, uy, babae lang pwede emote, babae
Yeah.
lang pwede mag-express, babae lang pwede umiyak. That's not true. And so, for me, anytime you ask me, I stand against that. If you're a guy and you want to cry, umiyak ka. And if your girlfriend or the girl in your life says, uy, ano ba yan? Di ka manly? Oh my goodness, let that person go.
Yeah.
Like right that instant. Because if they can't be with you when you're emotional, maybe they're not good. They're not a good partner for you.
Yeah.
So be with someone who's gonna accept you in your emotional. And if you're a guy, don't be afraid to be emotional. Talagang okay lang yun. Like, trust me, especially now, the real people, girls or guys, friendship or like relationships, talaga love life, people will appreciate you more if you're real and you're showing your heart to them. So kung umiiyak ka, I've cried in front of some of my best friends. Umiyak ako, the mentor that I always tell you about, Miss Anna, I cried in front of this guy. As in yung sobra. Yung MMK moment na naka-close yung eyes ko. And this guy saw me at my very, very worst. And this guy still has my back today. As in yung relationship na kahit anong gagawin ko, kahit I commit murder, this guy's still gonna be there to support me. So, yung ganun, you'll find your real friends when you're showing your emotions. So that's why I always loved acting. Ako yung sobrang OA ako naman minsan, like in the shower, gumagawa ako ng argument doon. Yung ganun. And then I got that as a job. Wow.
Yeah.
But it's tough sometimes, but it really depends. Again, am I the most passionate about it? No. That's honest. There's some things that I don't like. And there's some at the moment I'd say I even love what I'm doing at Mix, yung art of conversation, hosting, talking. I like that a little bit more than acting at the moment. Pero it comes in phases. That was a good question. That's That's actually I'm gonna use that in my interview tomorrow. Wait lang, I'm gonna write that down after. Gagamitin. Why do you keep on going back to music? What is it? Oh my, ang ganda nun ah. Oh,
Diba?
hosting coach din pala si Miss Anna.
Di naman.
Yan. Di naman. Actually, I had a face. Everyone, when I want ASAP started, na kinakabahan ako lagi, and I would have workshops with Miss Anna. Naging hosting workshop pala yung workshop, hindi acting workshop.
Ang dami mo kayang ang dami mo kayang natutunang involvement exercises and alam mo na yan.
All of it, yeah. Basta in the end of the day, regardless of acting or host, whatever job you have may be, if you're solid inside, in your heart,
Yeah.
the way you control your thoughts, the way you control your emotions, and you understand yourself, there's
Yeah.
very little that you cannot get through.
Exactly. And you know
Mm,
what? I want to add to that. People, whatever the medium may be, it might be for now hosting, it might be acting, it might be a lot of other things, but you want to be authentic in what you do. That's what you want to reach, authenticity.
yeah,
Because if you're not authentic, people won't believe you. I mean, they won't really latch on to you.
they smell it.
They smell it.
Maamoy din nila yun eh.
Oo, na hindi ka
Mm,
authentic. So what
mm.
you just, whatever the job may be. I'm doing a lot of executive coaching now. You know that.
Ano yung executive coaching?
It's some
Mm.
com- communications coaching for executives.
Okay.
Basically,
For like
for
higher ups
non-actors,
talaga.
yeah. Um,
Okay.
Managers, middle managers, executives,
Eh,
so
tama
that
naman. Dapat naman talaga.
they can lead better. They can lead with influence better. Ganun, ganun din.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, but I just wanted to add everything that we've talked about tonight is our own experience naman. Um, Also, I'm not the best. Like, honestly, there's a certain level of ego that you should have, especially if you work in the industry, whatever your work may be. Dapat you have a healthy ego. Pero
Yeah.
healthy din to. I'm not the best actor, but everything I've talked about is my own experience. So there's still a lot I can improve on. Pagbalik ko, I'm sure I'm gonna medyo kinakalawan ako for sure. But again, it's all to each in their own.
Yeah, to each
Yun.
his own. We're talking about, and we don't, as much as possible, we don't want to speak for other people because you can only really speak for yourself. And
Yeah.
what I can say about Edward is, record this na. Now, he is one of the most intelligent actors I've worked with. He's very intelligent and he's very intuitive. And he's one of those who have access to emotions easily. Um, is he Is there room for improvement? Oh yeah, fucking yes. So,
Sobra.
sobrang dami na kailangan
Dami.
improve. Hindi siya, don't get me wrong, okay? But what I look forward to when I go to the studio to work with him is that um, he is always fighting to be authentic. He's always fighting to find his voice. And I just hope it doesn't change because it's very important that you don't lose your voice. You don't lose who you are, especially in this industry. You have to you have to love yourself. You have to give yourself a platform to listen to who you are. And then from
Mm.
there, then we can work. Pero kung ikaw mismo wala ka ng boses, di mo mahanap yun, and you deny yourself of expressing it, that's the scary thing. So that's a beautiful thing that I can say about Edward is that he's always fighting to be authentic. He's always fighting to be truthful, to let out his own voice. Hindi siya at siya extremely honest. He
Too
tells
honest.
you when he's fake. He tells you when he's faking it.
Yeah.
He tells you. And then sometimes may sumpong. So I let him I let him like a child, sige magsumpong ka. Tapos na. Let's work. Work naman siya. Ganun lang siya.
Nakakainis yun. Yun ang pinaka-nakakainis. Kakatapos mo lang maglabas ng mga dirty
Yung
laundry mo.
matataas. Kailangan ko i-balance
Tapos,
eh.
tapos sasabihin niya bigla, ngingitin lang siya. Tapos ka na? Pwede na tayo mag-work? Parang bata, no? Kakabwisit. Pero,
Oo. Kasi ito rin sasabihin niya, Miss Ana, kampihan mo naman ako.
oo, grabe naman. Hindi pwede, for example, guys, para maintindihan nyo, galit na galit ako. Ito yung ginawa ng isang, I don't know, coworker ko, whatever, friend, family. Si Laura, baka, depends.
Malamang
Inis na
si
inis
Laura
ako.
yan.
Di lang si Laura, yung isa pa, yung, yung isa.
Yun.
Tapos like, I'm so annoyed. Galit na galit ako. Tapos biglang sasabihin niya, as in, sigurado ako na siya ang may mali. Tapos baka then she says to me, baka the way that you thought about it is different. Tapos you have to be understanding. What the heck? Tapos sasabihin niya in a way na ako yung problema. Which is like,
Hindi
and then you
naman.
realize, wait lang, then you realize, tama naman siya. The way that I react is not okay. Tapos you have to swallow andito yung pride mo, kailangan mo, you have to swallow your
Lululokin mo
pride.
talaga yung,
Oo.
Pero tingnan mo, pag pag maganda naman yung trabaho mo, sabihin ko naman. Pero pag alam ko, ikaw naman nagsasabi, Miss Ana, don't act on this yet, ha? I'm just expressing it now, ha? Yeah, I know. Ganyan niya. Don't decide yet, ha? Ganyan. Don't act on this yet. Okay. I know.
Minsan, di ko alam kung nakikinig siya. Tumitingin lang siya sa akin, tapos pinaplano niya kung anong luluto niya mamayang gabi. Tapos gumagano siya, yeah.
What?
Pero dito, sinigang or sinangag?
Ganun lang yun. Ganun lang yun. Tapos minsan, hindi natutuloy sa workshop. Minsan, kailangan lang niya talaga ng ilabas. Okay lang, sige.
Pero bayad pa rin. Bayad pa rin. Scam pala to.
Kailangan mo talaga sabihin, bayad pa rin. Yun pa. Yan ang maganda dyan sa mga yan. Hindi lang naman sila. There are other... Okay, I'm not gonna speak about other people. I'm gonna just talk about you. You really take it seriously because you're the one paying for it.
Iba yun. I experience also na free. It's free. You don't push yourself. Kasi, may bukas pa naman.
No, iba. Ito, naaawas talaga sa... Ito, pinapaalam niya sa nanay niya eh. Diba? Or something. I mean, no, you own the money. It's your money, but like, it's different when you're gonna tell your mom, I need to withdraw this much for my class.
Yeah. Ilan skin sa Mobile Legends hindi ko binili dahil sa'yo.
Wawa!
Just joke.
Pag ikaw manalo ng award.
Ay, ikaw ang unang Tapos yung pangalawa, pangalawang... Ay, wag na lang. Hindi, yung dati, wag na.
Galingan mo talaga kasi mga estudyante ko nananalo, ha?
Okay, tapos. Anong ma-pressure na naman? Sige. At least, masipag ako.
Okay lang
Pala
yan.
na. Whatever happens, will happen.
Yeah.
Yan, thank you, Miss Ana. I would give you some nice words too, pero alam ko yung sasabihin mo lang ay, okay, let's work.
Sige nga.
Ha? Gusto mo? Ang dami kong inipon ko. 2 years na lang to.
Nakakarinig ako ng nail cut at 2 in the morning. What were you
gonna say?
Dali, i-close mo na to kasi 2:20 na.
Hindi. Ang sinabi ko lang na parang you gave me some kind words, but the thing is, I don't know if there's even a point in giving some to you. Kasi tuwing ginagawa ko yun, and I'm sure a lot of your students have noticed this too, If you try and say something nice about you, sasabihin mo lang, okay, let's work.
Ah,
Napakawalan ko. Habang nang sasabihin ko, na-appreciate ko talaga, Miss Ana, tinulungan mo ako talaga. Ang
okay
dami
na?
mong ginawa para sa akin. Okay ka na?
Okay na?
Ready na
Okay na?
tayo? Sayang bayad mo eh. Mag-grab ka na. Walang point.
Oo. Buti alam mo. Gets ko
Oo.
naman. Okay na yun. Okay na.
Okay na yan. Alright.
Siya. Sige,
Oh,
huwag ka namang, sa next time, magsabi ka kung gagambala ka sa 15-minute Instagram live ko, ha?
wow. Kunwari di scripted tong lahat.
Sige na. Good night.
Okay, good night
Night,
everyone.
guys.
Salamat to
Bye.
like to the 700 people na nandito pa. So God bless. Take care. Wash hands
Bye.
and remember 300 pesos lang per session. Miss Anna. Bye.
Nangya ka. Bye-bye.
Bye.